Hey everyone, happy January the 10th of 2019. I am feeling so much better. For those of you who didn't see my last couple videos, I ended up with a major ear infection, chest infection, and my whole family is still sick, but I am back at it. So it is day 10. I did have somebody message me and they were kind of wondering, like, how do you stick with it? How do you change your lifestyle? So whether or not it's keto, carnivore, fasting, whatever, how do you stick with it? How do you keep going? And stay with me. Do not end watching this video. It is a little bit of, it's your mind. It's when your mind is telling you what you can and cannot do. So if you go into a diet or a lifestyle with, oh my gosh, I can never eat bread again. I love bread. Bread's what, makes me happy, and I can't ever have it again. And that's the only way I can ever be, skinny and healthy is to give up my favorite foods. And like that type of mindset, you're destined to fail. So you need to convince your mind of something different. So for myself, I don't ever think of something as for the rest of my life. That's like too overwhelming, right? So when I help people like quit smoking or quit an addiction, I always tell them to just do like a 7-day, a 10-day. Like, I'm not gonna smoke. I'm not gonna like drink alcohol for like 7 days or 10 days. When you say for the rest of your life, like, it's overwhelming. So try to do it in a smaller spurt. So like this 30-day carnivore challenge. I'm not at all thinking like, oh my gosh, I can never eat any other food for the rest of my life. I'm just doing 30 days. So when I first started, I loved like breads, pastas, chips. I loved chips and all of those things. And I don't now think of it like, oh my gosh, I can never have chips again. Like, that is not a good thought for my brain to have. I honestly do think about it like nothing tastes as good as healthy feels. And I repeat that over and over and over to myself. So when I'm in the grocery store and I see foods that I used to love that I don't eat anymore, I think, you know what, I'll get it sometime when I'm really like, want to treat myself, I'll get it, but I don't need that right now. And so it's not like oh my gosh, I can never have it again. I literally just go like, at this point in my life, I'm looking for better health, better energy, better, physique, better things. And so that doesn't serve me. But I still try to keep it as a positive thing. I'm not at all ever looking at what I can't have. I'm always looking at what I can have or what I want, right? So right now, my passion is for better health. So I just look at those foods and I'm like, you know what? Right now, I want better health. So someday I might have you again, but right now my goal is better health. And so then it's always keeping it positive. I know that eating those foods makes me feel like crap. It makes me gain weight. It gives me inflammation, migraines, insomnia, all of those things. So it's right. But you just got to keep it on the positive side. So if you're trying to do something, don't do it forever. Just pick small chunks, pick 1 or 2 things at a time, and repeat over and over the positives of what you're trying to do. Never concentrate on the negatives. Concentrate on the positives. So if your goal is to lose weight, your positive is that I need to eat foods that are going to fuel me and not like and make it so that I lose the weight that I want to lose. So how I stick with it is by just always telling myself what I can, what I can have, why I want this, and keeping it as positive as possible. So I hope that does help. But anyway, on to day 10. I got up this morning. I was feeling really good. I had my keto coffee. I went to town. I actually had a chiropractor appointment. I like to get adjusted. After my bike accident, my shoulders and my hips, nothing really aligned. So I just like to go to the chiropractor every so often. So I got aligned. Then I went to the gym. I did a 30-minute, it was pretty intensive. I go to CrossFit. It was a 30-minute WOD and we did 10 calories. It was a team workouts, so there's 3 of us. So 10 calories on the Airdyne, so that's like a bike, and then on the rower, and then ball slams. And the 3 of us just rotated for 30 minutes. So whoever was on the Airdyne, when they hit their 10 calories, is when we all jumped off and switched. So it was 30 minutes. It was pretty intense, and being as sick as I have been, my chest, I did feel it burning, but I felt so much better. I'm so glad that I went and pushed through it. I got home. I did rest a bit. I took a bath with magnesium salts, Epsom salts, and those types of things, because I know that like my body needs as much minerals and vitamins as I can give it. And now I'm heading to work. And so I work at a restaurant, so I work at 5 p.m. and I'll probably be down at like 9 p.m. And I'll get home, and then I will have my 1 meal a day. My plan is to have ground beef with a couple slices of bacon and a fried egg. So I'll probably put some salt on it, some spices. I like the habanero spice and garlic spice. I usually try to get really good quality. I do buy some like Epicure spices as well. So anyway, and then that will be my day. I'll be done day 10. I did jump on the scale this morning, and I was up a pound and a bit, and that would have been just from like my refeed last night, and that's all part of the process. I kind of think of it like a bad stock market. I'm hoping that it'll, it's going to go up and down, but it'll just keep going down and down and down. I don't get too discouraged when it goes up a bit, because I know what's happening. Every time you eat, you are going to weigh a little bit more because you've added. So if I were to drink 2 liters of water and get on the scale, it's going to go up a bit. But it's the consistency of doing everything and watching it consistently go up or consistently go down, so that you know whether or not the lifestyle that you're doing is working for you. So anyway, my carnivore journey, I am feeling really good. I am definitely feeling much better today. I still got a little bit of a chest cold, you can hear it. But yeah, if you want to kind of follow along on this 30-day journey, please like and subscribe. If you're doing anything similar, please comment below. Let me know what you're doing, what you're not doing. If there's any diets that you're doing that's working for you, would love to hear it. And any questions, as always, ask away, and we will talk to you soon. And always remember, nothing tastes as good as healthy feels. Anyway, keto on.